Going, everybody. Thanks for checking out Exilestate Comics. I'm Justin, doing a haul for February 1st here. All the new books that I picked up this week. It was a good amount. That's not a book. That's a Comic Shack News. Don't worry. We're not bending books. No bending of books. If this is your first time checking Exilestate Comics out, I really appreciate it. Definitely go ahead and like, subscribe, do that kind of fun stuff, and leave a comment. Because after I go through the new books this week, I'll go over the comments from last week. So if you leave one, I'll go over it next week. That's how easy that is. So, like I said, everybody, thanks for checking us out. On Tuesday nights, definitely check out JLS Comics. We do Tuesday's ComiConversation. There's a link in the description. Also, check out Strictly Comics with Edwin. Link in the description below. I'm going to be helping him out doing some videos over there. So definitely check that channel out and give some support if you haven't already, even though they are more than twice the size of this channel. So you probably already know them. But if not, check the link in the description below. Okay. Also comicbook.com, right? Because we've always got great stuff going up there. And you want a t-shirt, so you should get one too. Plug. Alright, done. Alright. Books, I'm going to go backwards of how I normally go. I'm going to go Marvel, Independent, and DC. I hope that's how they are arranged. But I wanted to start off this week with a book that I'm really, really digging. And this is Nova, issue number 3. I was super reluctant to pick this book up. Initially, I picked up issue 1, I picked up issue 2 when they came out, but I didn't read them. Like, I just kind of set them to the side because I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with this series. And finally sat down and read it. Really like it. You know, we don't know how Richard Rider got back from the Cancerverse. We don't know where Sam's dad is still. We're learning all this new stuff. Excuse me. About maybe what happened to some of the other Novas. Go to Nowhere. We check out all that kind of fun stuff. We got Cosmo. It's definitely a good book. Definitely worth checking out. And what did we get this week? We started to see the X-Men Prime previews. Resurrection starts in March, as soon as X-Men vs. Inhumans is over. So, whatever. That looks like... I didn't show you any Nova stuff, did I? Sorry. Bam. Sam and Richard. Really cool, really cool. Really enjoying that. Glad I actually picked that series up and didn't drop it. Next, a book I don't normally get, but wanted to check it out because everybody always says this is so good. This is Old Man Logan, issue number 17. It looks great, as it always does. Got Kang, baby. Kang. So, we'll be checking that out. Spider-Man 2099, issue number 20. Really cool cover here of Spider-Man being crushed by a giant fist. But it's not a boot. It could be the Infinity Gauntlet, but I don't think it is. I'm not sure who it is, to tell you the truth. Some arts. Next, Hawkeye, issue number 3. What is it? The Hate for Kate Escalates. This book's alright. I may not stay with it too much longer, but it's okay. It's not as good as Nova, but I've never really read that much of Kate Bishop, so I wanted to give it a try. Alright, next, a first issue that better impress the heck out of me, or I'm not getting issue 2, because it was $5, and it's Bullseye, issue number 1. Running with the Devil. I guess everybody, Kingpin, Elektra, they're all going to get series Running with the Devil kind of tie-ins, miniseries. So, I don't know if I'm going to continue this book at all. I mean, it looks like we got 3 distinct stories, 3 different artists, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't know. Let me know what you thought about Bullseye in the comment if you picked it up this week, and then we can compare notes next week in next week's haul. Alright, last for Marvel this week is all new X-Men. I wanted to say all different. All new X-Men issue 16. No, this is issue 18. I've done that twice now. Hopeless is on this. Actually, a pretty cool cover here with Cyclops and Cyclops. Even though old Cyclops is dead. Which is crap. Crap, I tell you. I don't know what's happening. There, we'll show you that. Running with the devil. Okay. that's all the Marvel books I picked up this week. We will go over to Independence. Yes. Starting off with Image, we have Invincible 132. It's kind of a fun ride, and it's kind of winding down to the end now, as we see, since we know that Robert Kirkman is going to end this book. We're just not sure what number that's going to be. We've seen, or we've heard that it's around 145 or 142, somewhere around that. I say, why not just go ahead and push to 150? 150, come on. That's what I would do. But it's okay. Next, a book I don't pick up. I've never read any of this book. But they're doing a throwback anniversary cover for Image. So I picked up Deadly Class with the throwback of the Cyberforce original cover. And we even have Silvestri's down here. So I thought that was really cool. Like I said, I've never picked this book up. I don't really know what it's about. But I was definitely excited to see that cover and try not to break the book again. Next, from Aftershock, picked up Blood Blister, issue number 1. This book is on some really nice stock, though. It feels good in my hands. But this is about a guy who's not so great of a guy anyway, and then gets kind of cursed or something. So we'll see how it kind of goes. I don't know. It's Phil Hester and Tony Harris on that one. Okay, that's all the independents. So now we'll jump into DC, which was probably the lightest DC week I've had since Rebirth started. And that's saying a lot. We got Green Arrow, issue number 16. Otto Schmidt is back on this issue, so it actually looks amazing. Let me show you something better. He's been doing some great stuff when he's on the book. But the bad thing is with this Green Arrow book is that he may do 2 issues or so, and then all of a sudden he's gone, and we got a replacement for a couple issues, and the quality is just not the same. So, not saying those guys aren't doing great, but it's just comparatively, it's not the same what I'm looking for. Death of Hawkman, issue number 5. This has been a really cool series, especially if you were along for the ride of Justice League America and Justice League United in the New 52, as those were, where these characters met up, and we can kind of see what's going on with them. Kaboom! Can't even see this because of Lego Batman, but really cool stuff in that book. It's only a 6 issue, so I'm sure it'll be in trade form in like 2 months, if that long. Okay, Batman, issue 16. This is I Am Bane Part 1. Pretty cool cover here. I picked up this one. This is the A cover. Huh. Normally I get the B cover. But, so we will see where we go with Batman. Is he really a Batburger? Is there really a Batburger restaurant? There really is. What in the world? Just pick up the book, everybody. There's a Batburger. Alright, and then last but not least this week I picked up Superman issue number 16. This is Multiplicity. I believe it's the last part. I could be wrong. But it's really cool seeing all these Superman. And we'll actually find out who the villain is, I believe, on this one. Or in this one. So that will be good to see also. It's a good looking book. Okay, so that's all the new books I picked up this week. Like I said, I picked up a couple variants, and I'll go over those real quick before we get into the comments. We'll go the ones I like the best first. Or no. We'll go opposite. Ones I don't care about. Spider-Man Deadpool, number 1.mu. So it's the Monsters Unleashed tie-in for them. This is, like I said, it's the fried pie variant. All these are going to be the fried pie variants. Next one I thought was really, really cool. It's a throwback looking like retro, awesome sci-fi magazine cover. This is Star-Lord, issue number 1. So really cool. I thought that was a great looking cover. And then, alright, then we got the Mighty Captain Marvel, issue number 1, with all the different versions of Carol on there. So that is really, really cool. That is super cool. And then last but not least, the Mighty Thor, issue number 1. So, really like this one. It looks like it's J. Campbell. Yeah, it's Campbell. So that is really cool. Awesome. Alright, everybody. That was all the new books. So let's jump over and we'll go through the comments from last week now. See what everybody had to say. If I can get my moving over there. Okay, first off, we got the comic book villain who says, Great Hall, Justin. Congrats on the New Mutants 98. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Sounds like you got a heck of a deal on it. I actually did. It was pretty amazing. So did you like curse words? I'm looking forward to... Okay, I did like curse words. I think it was different than what I thought was going to happen with it. Definitely a book I would pick up from Image. If you haven't already, if you can find the issue 1, go ahead and jump in. It goes on to say, what I'm looking forward to reading this week is Justice League vs. Suicide Squad number 6. Yep. The last issue, and this comes in this crossover. Hell yeah, I can't wait to see how it ends or where it goes from here. Awesome. Also, I'm looking forward to Hillbilly number 5. A lot of people have been really talking about that book, and I haven't read it. I don't know what's going on in Hillbilly. It's been like 2 months since the last issue came out, man, and I hate when they do that and release them on time. But what can you do? Nothing. Nothing at all, and that's nothing. 2 months. Oh, I remember wait times in between Youngblood issues it being like 6 to 7 months, if not longer. I'm also looking forward to reading Animosity to the Rise one-shot, Hulk number 2, Reborn number 4, Ghost Rider number 3. Well, until next week, Justin. Later's Earbud, the comic book villain. Thanks, man. He says, oh, P.S. Justin, I did cut back on buying A and B covers on some of my titles. That's a good idea. I picked between the 2 covers, which one I thought looked the best, and only picked up that one. That's awesome, man. That's what I do. I only get one. I know it didn't cut much, but these are all called baby steps. Haha, Later's the villain. Hey, man, that's a good process. With these books, I mean, you were going above and beyond trying to get both of them to begin with anyway. So cutting out, I mean, that's half of your DC books right there, you know? All right. Next, we got Comically Flawed. What's up, Adam, man? How's it going? Says, nice haul this week. Very nice score with the New Mutants 98. Thanks, man. What do you think it'll grade at? Well, it's supposedly a 7.5. If that's true, I'm just going to say, to be safe, I'll say it's a 7 right now. I'm going to send it off, have it pressed and cleaned, and then have that sent to the grading, and then get it back. So I would honestly hope like an 8.5. That would be where I would be super thrilled with anything in the 8s. I mean, it's a good looking book. Nothing's really wrong with it. A little bit of roll, a little bit of some creasing up at the top corner. But if I could get it to anything in the 8s, I would be ecstatic. That would be amazing. Goes on to say, as for my pull, I'm super annoyed this week. Looked over my list, and there were 20 books I wanted so very hard to trim down this week. And there were like 20 books I wanted to trim down. Passed on Wonder Woman, Thanos, Detective, and G.I. Joe just to make a few cuts. Man, Thanos? Really? You cut out Thanos? Come on. That's okay. He fought the Shi'ar, like all of them. I'm just going to make you feel bad about that one. I did pick up Frostbite, Infamous Iron Man, Deathstroke, and the 2 overpriced Deadpool books, along with a couple others. Deadpool will get you every time. While not on my pull, I was planning on grabbing a few other books, but my shop didn't get or was already sold out of. Briggsland, Skyborn, yep, and Loose Ends were all no-goes. That stinks, man. Plus, I think I'm the only person getting Animosity, and my copy was damaged. What? Of the one-shot? Man, that's horrible. Wonder if I'm just going to have to start looking really far ahead and doing pre-orders and DVDs or something. Okay, ran over. Cheers. Hey, Adam, that stinks, man. Missing out on some books and stuff like that. I guess, I mean, if you see that it's only the independents, maybe just do the DBCS for just the independent books and still maybe get your regular books like Marvel and DC, the big 2 stuff, at your local shop. I don't know, man. That stinks. I'm really sorry to hear it. But happy you were able to make some cuts where you needed to. And since those didn't come out, you got to save some extra money. So hopefully you got some back issues with that money. All right, next, JLS Comics says, great haul. At 10:58, I said, what? That was the last video. It was about the 11-minute mark before I actually show you what book I picked up and what I'm talking about in that one. So thanks, Jesse. Really appreciate that. Everybody definitely check out JList Comics. Check out The Comic Villain. Check out Comically Flawed. If anybody's leaving a comment here, definitely check them out. Next, we got Holger Peterson. Holger Peterson says, hello, Justin. What's up, Holger? He says, great video this time. It was fun. My favorite books for New Comic Book Day 118, a couple weeks ago. Currently reading so many comics, I'm not able to finish the haul before Thursday. I'm with you, man. We're Captain America Sam Wilson 18, Aquaman 15, Justice League vs. Suicide Squad 5, Mighty Captain Marvel 1, and Suicide Squad Most Wanted, Diablo and Amanda Waller, number 6. Also, my sincerest condolences to the end of Squadron Supreme. Yeah, man, that really stinks, Holger. I will miss the series. Have you read the Hyperion and Nighthawk trades? What do I have? I have a Hyperion trade that I need to show off in a haul video. So I'm slowly kind of picking up all of the previous Squadron Supreme kind of stuff that was going on there. Because I really just kind of jumped into it, with Time Runs Out when they kind of brought them over. I thought that was cool. All right. Next is Blackpole. What's going on, Blackpole? Blackpole says, Justin, brother, what's up? Like you, I'm excited for Daredevil. Soul calls this issue a can't-miss issue. I'm so excited to see what he has in store. I read Animosity the Rise earlier today and really enjoyed it. It might be one of my favorite issues of the series so far. Great haul as always. Happy reading. Thanks a lot, Blackpole. Everybody check out Blackpole and Holger. Animosity the Rise I thought was actually a good kind of side story. It's just a one-shot, so nothing too crazy there. And I really did enjoy last week's Daredevil. I don't know where it's going to go from here. But I'm excited to see where it is. I'm definitely jumped on. Charles Soule's been doing a great job. Charles Soule's writing a few books right now, so good for him being able to keep up on all these stories that he's got going on. Okay, everybody, that's it. That is all of the comments. So make sure you leave a comment this week. I'll go over it next week, and we can kind of keep the comic book discussion going. So definitely let me know what you're reading, what you're picking up, what you're hating, what you're dropping, things of that sort. And I'll be back next week with another new haul. So thanks, everybody. Have a good week. Or what we could do is pick up more books every week. Oh well, just keep reading, everybody. Have a good one.